going, guys? Welcome back into another video, and today we are officially maybe a day or so and some change halfway through 2021, which is absolutely insane to think about because it just feels like last December when I was graduating from college and not knowing where I was going to end up in this world, and now we are halfway through the year, which is just absolutely crazy. But with that, I thought I would take the time to sit down and rank my top 10 favorite films of 2021. Now, I've seen 85 2021 releases so far this year. Yes, I know that sounds crazy, but I got to cover Sundance, South by Southwest. That probably covered half of the films so far that I've seen this year. So that 121 releases, yeah, we're going to pass that in the next month or so. But in all seriousness, though, I've seen 85 films this year. Some really great ones, some not so good ones. But today we are ranking my top 10. I'll do a few honorable mentions as well. But I want you to go down in the comments below before we get into this and let me know, what is your favorite film so far that you have seen this year? There's, like I said, been some really, really good ones so far. So I want you to go down below in the comments and let me know what it is. But what we're going to do first is I'm going to do my 20 through 11 just quickly as honorable mentions, and then we will get in more in depth in the top 10. So I think without further ado, let's just get into it. So coming at number 20 is Ninja Baby, a film I saw at South by Southwest, a foreign film that I really, really enjoyed. Thought it was really well done. 19 is The Fallout, another film I got to see at South by Southwest that is just a brutally honest look at some very tragic things that can happen in this world. Number 18 is Luca. Y'all heard me right. 17 is Violet, film I got to see at South by Southwest, starring Olivia Munn. Very, very well done. Awesome filmmaking. 16 is Cruella, which I really, really enjoyed this year. Emma Stone. Oh my God. 15 is Lily Topples the World, which is a documentary I saw at South by Southwest about Lily Hevish, who is a YouTuber that does dominoes, which is really, really interesting. Coming in number 14 is The Snyder Cut. I enjoyed it. It's got some great moments. Yeah, what more can you really say about that? Coming in number 13 is Demi Lovato Dancing with the Devil, the documentary about Demi Lovato. I got to see the world premiere of it at South by Southwest. Just a very raw, real doc that really hit. It was very well done. Number 12 is A Quiet Place Part 2. Really enjoyed it. Enjoyed it more than the first one, in my opinion. But, hey, damn good filmmaking by John Krasinski. And number 11 is The Father. Now, I know this one's kind of cheating because it technically came out in 2020, but it wasn't wide released until 2021, so I don't count that. I'm counting it as a 2021 release. Absolutely brilliant. I'm sorry. I think Anthony Hopkins deserved the award. If you've watched the film, I think you might agree. Absolutely brilliant. But those are the honorable mentions, so I think without further ado, let's just hop in to my top 10. And coming in at number 10 is The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, I know it's a TV show, but like I said, my philosophy with these, I'm counting them as long movies. It's a 6-hour movie, so I'm counting this in my list. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Excellently done. I think it's one of the better Marvel projects that's been put out. I love the relationship between Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan. The storyline with John Walker is fantastic. Got a bit of an issue with the Flag Smashers. I talked about that in my series review. Y'all can go check that out if you have not already. But in general, it just deals with so many poignant issues in America today while introducing us to our new Captain America. Really well done. I did not really have any problems with it at all. I know a lot of people were kind of wishy-washy on some of it. I really enjoyed it. So I had a good time with it. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars, and it comes in number 10 on my list. Now, this one started way down the list because I'd given it like an 85. But yeah, it's moved all the way up to number 9 since I've re-listened to it and rewatched it. That is Inside by Bo Burnham. Just an absolute experience. The music I listen to daily, either on the car ride to work or while I'm working at work or on the car ride home. I am guaranteed to at least listen to one or two of the songs. What he achieves with this is incredible. he did everything on his own. Now, it's easy for me to sit in front of a camera, talk to you guys right here about movies, edit it real quick on Premiere and throw it out. But what he did was true filmmaking on his own. And you got to give props to that. The music is fantastic. The bits are hilarious. I mean, it's just so well done. Major props to Bo Burnham for this. I'm a huge Bo Burnham fan now. I mean, I really have converted over to being a really big Bo Burnham fan. And this is one of the best things I've seen this year. It truly is fantastic. Y'all should go check it out if you have not seen it already. It's on Netflix. I know it's very popular right now. I know a lot of people have seen it, which is good because it deserves eyes. So go watch it. It's absolutely fantastic. And it comes at number 9 on my list. Coming in at number 8 is Coda. The first trailer for this just released a few days ago. I got to see this in January at Sundance, and it was by far one of my favorite things that I saw at Sundance. It was opening night, first film that we got to see in the festival. It's fantastic. I mean, the performances here are brilliant. Direction, so intimate and quaint, but also very impactful. You've got some, already said, some very great performances, but the thing that's done well here is they actually cast deaf actors. Coda, if you don't know what that stands for, it stands for Child of Deaf Adults. And basically what this is about is you've got one child who can hear, wants to go sing, wants to go to music school, and the rest of her family is deaf. And she's got to kind of, weigh about that. Do I stay with the family business because I can hear and help out, or do I go fulfill my dreams and go follow my dreams? It's a brilliantly done piece. It is a crowd pleaser. Go check out my review from January. It's coming out in, I believe, August. So when it comes out, y'all need to go see it. It's on Apple TV+. Absolutely brilliant film. One of my favorites of this year. And it comes at number 8 on my list. Coming in at number 7 is Judas and the Black Messiah. Also got to see this at Sundance. Got to see the world premiere of this film at Sundance. Absolutely fantastic, and it's a great film. I mean, Daniel Kaluuya won the Oscar. He deserved it. I said it from the forefront. He deserved this Oscar. Lakeith Stanfield is brilliant. All the performances are fantastic. The writing is very impactful here and just so well done. The direction from Shaka King is very masterful. And the story, this story needs to be out there. People need to know what happened with Fred Hampton. Just a very important story to the history of America and what is going on in America. And here it is, absolutely brilliant. But it all goes back to Kaluuya though. Absolutely fantastic. He deserved that Oscar. I really enjoyed this one, and it comes in number 7 on my list. Coming in number 6 is Malcolm and Marie. Remember when Malcolm and Marie came out in January and everyone was like hating on it and stuff? Yeah, that was a long time ago. I really enjoyed it. Now, I do understand the criticisms of the writing and the script, and I'm not even the biggest fan of some of those monologues that John David Washington goes on, but that's kind of just the writing, but the rest of it's really good. The direction is incredibly well done. The performances by Zendaya and John David Washington, they bring something to this film. Like, they bring some juice to this film, and it's just absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. John David Washington in particular, he got slept on. He gave a really, really good performance, but just watching this relationship deteriorate in front of our eyes is just so interesting. And I just really gotta give props to, because they did this during the pandemic and no one knew about it. It was done in secret during the pandemic, and for them to be able to achieve what they achieved is just absolutely fantastic. And it got a lot of hate. I think we should all go reevaluate that one because it came out in January and a lot's come out since then. We should all go reevaluate that one. But I enjoyed it for what it was. I really appreciated what they were able to accomplish with it. Really liked it, and it comes in number 6 on my list. Before we go into my top 5, wow, okay. Let me know down below in the comments, once again, what is your favorite movie of this year so far? I want to hear what y'all like, what y'all got to see. Now, I know you probably didn't see 85 films like I did, but I want to hear, though, still what you have seen, and I want to hear what your favorite is down below. Coming in at number 5 is Clerk, which is the documentary that premiered at South by Southwest about Kevin Smith. Am I a little biased because he quote retweeted my written review? No, but in all seriousness, though, this is a really, really well done doc. Going through his entire life, highlighting each one of his directorial projects in some way, shape, or form, and going further than that, talking about his life now, talking about, his heart attack that he had and how he's changed his life since then. And it goes not just into him, but also the geek culture, nerd culture, and influencer culture, and being like a content creator. Like, it goes into all of those facets, and I found it very fascinating to see this person who just wanted to be a filmmaker kind of shift his life to being something completely different now. And I really liked it. I had a lot of fun with it. I think it's paced very well. They've got so many great interviews. I mean, they got Ben Affleck and Matt Damon to interview for the doc. It wasn't like archival footage that they pulled. Like, they actually got them to interview for the doc. There's so many people in here, just amazing interviews. So when this comes out, I don't know when it's going to come out, but when it does, y'all need to go see it, because Kevin Smith is one of the good guys in this industry. So y'all need to go check it out, go watch it, and it comes in number 5 on my list. Coming in number 4 is Raya and the Last Dragon. It's really good. The animation first is stunning. We got a new Disney princess who is absolutely a badass, and it's just fun. I love the mythology. Really, the world building and mythology are really what did it for me. You've got some fantastic voice performances, and the story just hits. It really does. And I really enjoyed what they were able to accomplish. I love the representation, the culture, the traditions that we learn through this. And it's just very, very well done by Disney. A great project that Disney came out with. I haven't always been high on Disney animation recently. I like some of them, but Pixar is usually my jam. But this one was really good this year. So I believe it's free now on Disney Plus. So go check it out if you have not. It really is a good time. Comes at number 4 on my list. Coming in number 3 is In the Heights. This was in my top 10 most anticipated of this year, rightfully so. And as you can see, it lived up to the hype. Anthony Ramos is an absolute star. The adaptation from stage to screen is just flawless. I love the story, and again, the performances. Not even just Anthony Ramos. The entire ensemble is fantastic. The big dance numbers and musical set scenes are extravagant. I mean, the direction is beautiful. And it's just a movie about community and family, and it's the crowd pleaser of the summer. It's the summer movie. It did really bad at the box office, which sucks. But if you also take into account that a lot of people did see it on Mother's Day for the advanced screens, which were free, and it is simultaneously being streamed on HBO Max, I think a lot more eyes got in front of it than we think. So I really love this one. It's gonna be one of my top 5 of the year by far, unless I see something different, which actually I might, because this is in 2020. There are a lot of movies coming out this year, but for now, comes in number 3 on my list. And just a quick note before we get into my top 2. Starting with Raya on now until the end, I gave 5 out of 5 stars. So Raya and In the Heights both got 5 out of 5s. These next 2 are also going to get 5 out of 5s. Coming in at number 2 is Recovery, and my God, I'm excited to talk about this film. When I saw it South by Southwest, not once, but twice, because I loved it so much. You got 2 sisters that have to go save their grandma from a nursing home right at the beginning of the COVID-19 outbreak in the United States. Whitney Call, Mallory Everton have the best chemistry I think I've ever seen on screen with 2 characters. And now I've come to learn that is because they've been childhood friends since they were young kids. They also both wrote it. The writing is great. This is okay. So pandemic movies are getting very old very quickly, but this, for me at least, is one of the best that I've seen so far. And just to put things into perspective, Locked Down, which is another pandemic movie that came out at the beginning of this year, is my least favorite movie of the year. And I've seen some trash can movies this year. So I am not always high on pandemic movies, but Everton in Call, they got it right. They really did, because it felt authentic. It felt like, because a lot of the other ones try to glamorize the pandemic and things like that, but no, this is the way that they handled the pandemic humor is how it really was for a while there. So I love this one. It comes with some nice emotion as well. It's got some great subplots. It just is such a fun time. And it recently got picked up by a distributor. It should be coming out sometime later this year. When it comes out, I highly, highly recommend you check it out, because it is one of the best, funniest, most heartfelt films to come out this year. I cannot stop talking about how much I love this film. It needs to get in front of more people's eyes. It will soon, and when it does, you need to go see it. I love it. It is brilliant, and it comes in at number 2 on my list. But coming in at number 1 is Mass. I've talked about this film in length a lot. Saw it at Sundance, premiered at Sundance. This film changed me. Like, it personally affected me in a way that I don't think really any film really ever has. Years after a tragic shooting, the parents of both the victim and the perpetrator meet face to face. That is the synopsis of this film. Absolutely brilliant. The writing, masterful. The direction from Fran Kranz is some of the best directing I've seen in such a long time. And it was his directorial debut. The performances, Jason Isaacs, Ann Dow, Martha Plimpton, Reed Bernie, I don't know. All 4 of them, absolutely stunning. Jason Isaacs, if he does not win this flippin' Oscar, I'm going to throw my TV out the window. Because this is one of the most just absolutely incredible performances I have ever seen in my life. This film affected me in a way that I've never felt with another film. It got a distributor. It's coming out sometime by the end of this year. It is a hard film to watch. It is a hard film to watch. But you need to, because it is important. It tackles important issues in our country today. It tackles things that are uncomfortable to talk about, but need to be talked about. And this is important. So when it comes out, y'all need to sit your ass in the theater and go watch it, because I will. I will be there opening weekend to watch this again. Absolutely brilliant. Is this a masterpiece? Mass is a masterpiece. It really is. It is a piece of art. It is a piece of filmmaking that I will never forget. Y'all need to go watch it. Comes in number 1 on my list. I gave it a 98 out of 100. I gave Mass a 98 out of 100. Almost hit the 100-point club. So that is it, guys. Let me know down below in the comments, what is your favorite movie of 2021 so far? I'll hit the top 10 real quick again. Falcon and Winter Soldier, Bo Burnham's Inside, Coda, Judas and the Black Messiah, Malcolm and Marie, Clerk, Ryan the Last Dragon, In the Heights, Recovery, and Mass. That is my top 10. But again, let me know down below what your favorite is. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, you like what you see, and you're still here, please consider subscribing. The road to 1,000 subscribers, we're hauling along. We're getting there. Hopefully someday soon, maybe in the next, 5 years at this rate, we hit that milestone. But guys, I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.